Hi guys, welcome to today's collective reading. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing your energy with me and allowing me to share my energy with you. So today I didn't really set an intention. I just want to do a general read and see what Spirit wants to say, what they have to say for the collective, whoever's watching this, what it is you need to know, what the energies we are working with here are. Remember that whenever you view this video, it is timeless. So whenever you watch it is when you are meant to hear these messages. We are all on different levels or in our journey, different times in our journey. So obviously not all of this is happening to everybody at once. Certain collective groups are on different paths and different timings of awakenings, and I feel like ascension might come through. That's been a big topic, or it is a big, not issue, but it's a big theme right now because we are ending the year. We are at the 12/12 portal right now. So everybody, whether they know it or not, everyone's ascending to a higher level of consciousness, okay? And the symptoms are still very much real. So last night I was awakened again. Definitely had a lot come out in my journal. I had a lot to do with ascension, the different symptoms and ways that we can counteract that. So I'm not sure if I'll get into it in this video. But if not, then we will get into it. I will do a different video. I plan to do talk about fasting, talk about juice fasting, talk about how that correlates with the chakras, how to balance them, and what it does when you fast, allowing your body to take a break from digestion so it can kind of clean house and let you level up and help you to connect with the higher realms a lot easier when you eat lightly, eat a more vegetarian diet. That kind of came up last night too, how meat is a very lower vibration, or foods that don't have a very high vibration. So to make sure that through this ascension process, you are eating living foods, okay? The rainbow diet, like Gabriel Cousins, he came up with that. If you want to look him up, he wrote a book on spiritual nutrition, which is amazing. That will definitely help you through the ascension process. So I very much recommend that book. I am a holistic health coach, so I will be sharing some tips and stuff too that I use, but definitely the number one thing, drink a lot of water during this time. So you are releasing toxins, because you are releasing toxins and stuff that are so deep in your cells and toxic energy. It can manifest through skin issues, rashes, pimples, stuff like that. It's just so many things that are coming out. You want to release that. So just drink lots and lots of water. That's basically, that was the gist of it. There's a lot more. So if I need to get more into it during this, I will talk about it, but they wanted me to talk about or bring out the Archangel Raphael deck, who is all about health and wellness and healing. He is the Archangel of healing and the healing arts. So, and health and taking care of your body and oneself, mind, body, spirit. So we are gonna do that. Actually, you know what? We're gonna start off with that today because there's a couple decks we're going to use. So let's just start off and see where we are at. If this resonates with you, awesome. If not, feel free to click off. But if it does, please let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for being here with me again. So let's start off with the Archangel Michael deck. Spirits, angels, archangels, what messages do you have for the collective today? What does this collective group most need to know? Please bring forward messages of truth, healing, and love for this collective group. Spirit, thank you. Archangel Raphael, what messages do you have? What messages do you have today? There was quite a few, but let's just take the top one. So, first one that came out, what do you know? Improving health. It says, "Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for your comforting reassurance about this situation." So confirming, if you guys are going through these ascension symptoms or having some health issues, it's time to take a look at how you can make some adjustments in your health life, okay? If you notice that maybe you've fallen off track, or you're not eating as healthy as you usually are, because we are human and we fall off, we get stressed out, we start eating things that aren't very good or are not helping us on our spiritual path, being able to hear the angels clearly, or your intuition even clearly, because all those toxins that are in, say, like, packaged that are in packaged foods or in our even stuff that isn't organic, all those toxins affect the brain, in which they affect our pineal gland, how we connect to source, our third eye, everything like that. Being able to hear our intuition and our inner voice and the spirits and angels, our intuition, we need to make sure that we're in alignment in both body, mind, and soul. And the most basic 3D thing that we can take care of is our body, right? So we need to make sure we are nourishing it as best as possible. So this is just kind of confirming that if you're feeling a pull to improve your health, that is your inner voice telling you that it is time, okay? So it's time to start a new health regimen, whatever is most comfortable for you. I do recommend, whole food, plant-based, live foods are the best way for one to connect with their inner self. Doing a juice cleanse or a juice fast. Obviously, if you have any underlying medical conditions, definitely talk to your doctor first. But, if you're otherwise a generally healthy person, juice fasting is a beautiful way to connect with spirit. A lot of people have awakenings through juice cleansing. I've had many through my juice fasts and cleanses, because you're eating something that is so high vibrational, like especially if they're fruits. If you're juicing fruits and vegetables, especially ones that are grown on trees, and the vegetables in the ground are more grounding, are going to help you ground to the 3D. But if you're juicing more vegetables and fruits that are high frequency, also organic definitely helps. They are full of way more vitamins and nutrients. That does help you to connect to the spirit world and to move through the ascension process a lot better. And you have mental breakthroughs and so much mental clarity, knowing things that need to change in your life. They'll just start to come to you because you're starting to open up a lot more to the universe and having a lot more clarity. You're not so foggy headed and you're not so weighed down. Your frequency isn't vibrating so low. And the higher you get, the more living foods you put into your body, the more high vibe frequency that you are emitting. And then you have to match that energy. Your body has to match that energy that you're vibrating on, and then you'll start receiving those messages to you that are as well on that frequency. But when you're eating low vibrational foods, well, that's why you feel so sluggish. That's why we feel terrible, irritable. A lot of us have food allergies that are causing these symptoms, and we're not knowing it because we're not taking the time to cleanse and clear things out and then reintegrate things in that let us know what we're allergic to. So, yeah, definitely this is just confirmation from the universe telling you to take a look at your health regimen, see how you can improve it, helping you through this ascension process. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Anything to do with health. Let's see. What else, Spirit? What else, Archangel Raphael, do you have for the collective? Let's see. What were we just saying? Hydration. Drink a lot of water, especially if you're going to do a juice fast or a juice cleanse or even a water fast. But that is definitely something I recommend that is worked up to and definitely watched over by a practitioner, especially if you're just getting into fasting. If you haven't done fasting before or juice fasting, I don't know why they want me to talk about this right now. Start off with incorporating just more fruits and vegetables and lessening the more heavier foods in the body where it's, you're just doing fruits and vegetables for the day. And sprouted nuts and seeds as well are great because they're easily digested when you're just eating nuts and seeds like that. Your body can't break down the outer layer, and you're not absorbing a lot of the nutrients that is inside the nuts and seeds. So you want to sprout them first and then eat them like that. But anyways, the hydration part. Drink so much water and just start removing those toxins from the body. And so the affirmation here is, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating and guiding me to drink more water so that my health, energy, and appetite stay at optimal levels throughout each day. And what I'm getting there too is a lot of the times when we start reaching for those foods that aren't so high vibrational, it is because we're actually super dehydrated and we need water, we need to drink. So again, drink water and start eating more living foods. Look into the rainbow diet is what I'm getting right now. So bottom of the deck for that, we have leave a stressful situation behind that is no longer serving you and preventing you from hearing your inner voice as you should be, or hearing the angels or hearing spirit. It says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. So again, if you're finding that it's hard to stay on a healthy lifestyle, it could be because you're not in an environment that supports that. So taking a look at, your friends, your family, your environment that you most find yourself in, usually those have a huge effect on you, right? You start taking on the energies of the people and the situations that you find yourself in the most. So being able to kind of take a step back, take some time for yourself, really feel what's working for you. And if you feel like you're stressed out and you're starting to binge eat and stuff like that, you need to really back away a little bit, start doing things that are going to help you de-stress from life. More yoga, more meditations, more working out, just things that will help you to work on your body, because your body is where everything starts. If you want to be on this spiritual journey, and you want to make the effort into ascending to higher levels of consciousness, it all starts with your body and what you put in your body, and also who you surround yourself with. If you're, going out and partying every single weekend, I mean, it's totally fine to go out and do that and have a good time with your friends and stuff like that. Like, don't seclude yourself right now, but you need to do it in moderation, right? Everything is okay in moderation, but in our day and age, we don't really know what moderation is anymore. So taking that time out to really give love to yourself and put yourself in better situations that are going to help you to live a more healthy lifestyle. So if you do have to move away from certain friends or family and stuff like that, I mean, it does happen when you go through the ascension process. And through hiring your frequencies, if people around you aren't matching that frequency, unfortunately, it doesn't mean that they're bad people. It's just you're not resonating on that frequency anymore, okay? And sometimes you just need some time apart, and that's totally fine too. Everyone needs some time to do their own thing and find out who they really are. In this day and age, and there's so much social media, everybody is just in everybody's space, and you really forget who you are. So I'm really getting let go of some situations where it's hard for you to really hear your inner voice, and just focus on your hydration and improving your health, okay? This will help to improve your spirituality, your practice, and the ascension process and the symptoms. Okay, I knew this was going to come out today. How'd I know? All right. So, spirits, where is the current energy of the collective? What messages do we have? We're going to take the Moonology deck. Okay, so it's time to release negative energy. Again, leaving that stressful situation behind. Whatever that may be for you, whatever is causing you to not be able to focus on you. All right, people think that they have to be there for everybody all the time, constantly, and that's just the world that we live in. But you need to put yourself first. You need to, at the end of the day, you are all you have. And who are you to other people if your cup is empty? You need to replenish, find the time to fill up your cup, because you cannot help others from an empty cup, okay? It's draining. It really lowers your vibration, and this is when you become stressful and burdened and bogged down. Like, you need the time to take care of you, and that all starts with nutrition, nourishing your body, clearing out the toxins, filling it with high vibrational food. I'm telling you, it really, really works. I mean, I was overweight for a lot of my life, and I had binge eating issues constantly. Like, it was just like a never-ending cycle. I was always out partying, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna stay on track. But once I kind of stopped worrying so much about like weight loss and all this stuff, and just focusing more on me and my spiritual journey, I mean, juice fasting for a couple days a week I was doing, or maybe a week at a time. It just really opened me up to what was important, and I started decluttering different things in my life and clearing out the negative energy. And that's what they're telling you to do here, is just find a way, find something that's going to motivate you that isn't so much in the 3D. If you have a spiritual vocation, I mean, it's a beautiful way to you'll just watch yourself transform, and things will fall away that is unnecessary, including unhealthy habits. So this is all about lifting you up spiritually. And how to get there, you got to release that negativity that is surrounding you anywhere in your life, in order for you to improve your health, to connect to spirit, and to hear them, okay? to hear that inner voice on this ascension process. So I guess we're going to be talking a lot more about this now, because it's such a big theme. Okay, it's a very important message that the Spirit wants people to know right now. Okay, if you're feeling super irritable right now, think, like, have I been drinking lots of water? Have I been nourishing my body? Have I been surrounding myself with stressful people and stressful environments lately? So it's time for you to center yourself and refocus where you're putting your energy into. And if it's not into you, then there needs to be some adjustments made. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, that you would like the collective to know regarding this? Anything else, Spirit? Okay. One just went flying. So, 1 second. A personal issue reaches a resolution. 1 second. And again, it's time to take action. Let's see what came out here. A win-win outcome is in the forecast, and luck is on your side. All right, so they wanted to say to you, bottom of the deck, what do you need to release right now? Okay, so that is the overall theme. Release, release, release. Okay, this is all about releasing. We are constantly in a cycle of release. Like, I know people say, when are we done purging? When are we done releasing? Like, we are almost there, but it's kind of like a never-ending cycle. You're on this journey. You're in this life on a journey of enlightenment. You're always going to go through phases and cycles, right? That's why all these cards pop up. Sometimes you're always working through the same theme because you haven't learned the lesson, which is okay. That is why that's why you're human. You're here to learn. We all make mistakes, but right now, we need to release. There's lots of releasing that needs to happen. And the main focus right now that Spirit wants to tell you is to focus on your health. Okay. This will support your ascension process and make it a lot more easier, if that makes sense. Than is if your body was full of toxins and trying to purge and release energy that way. It just makes it that much more difficult. So, just remember that whatever it is, whatever personal issue that you're in right now, whatever negativity it is that's surrounding, whatever environment that is holding you back from taking these steps, the universe is saying it is time to take action. Like, the time is now. We are going into a new year. That's why they say New Year's resolution. Like, it's time to start fresh. Leave that past behind, whatever you had to release, whatever environment you were finding yourself in that wasn't letting you improve your health. It's time to relieve stressful situations, relationships, and bring yourself into a more positive mindset and situation. So take action on that. However that works for you, whatever diet works better for you, not so much diet, I don't like that term, but whatever lifestyle works better for you that you can maintain long term. Okay. So, and whatever it is, a win-win outcome is in the forecast for you. Whatever you're contemplating on leaving behind that is not serving you right now, negative work situation, negative friends, a circle of friends, negative relationships with others. If it is not making you a good person or the best person that you can be, and you feel like you're stuck and it's just holding you back, and you feel like you're going through these cycles of trying to improve yourself, trying to get yourself where you want to go spiritually, but you're being blocked constantly because of outside influences, it is time to take that step and take action into releasing that, okay? Because in the end, it'll bring you into balance, and it will make you feel so good and so elevated. Like, so many things will fall away, and to make room for that new energy to come in so that you can take the steps to achieve the goals that you want to achieve in your life, okay? Because luck is on your side, okay? And this is all, again, new moon in Sagittarius. So new moon, sorry, someone just came home. So new moon energy right now, Sagittarius energy. It is guiding you forward. Whatever it is right now that's guiding you in this energy we are working with, go for it, okay? Let it go, because it's going to bring you a lot of balance in your life, all right? So that's the message for that. Let's see what the Ascended Masters have to say right now, Spirit. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see what the Ascended Masters have to say. They kind of wanted to come out and say something. Just giving some spiritual guidance. Let's see. So, Mercury, open communication. So what I'm getting from this, so Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. So again, if you're finding yourself in a situation where you feel that you need to leave something, someone, or whatever it is behind, it's time for you to speak up and get it off your chest, because it is what's holding you back. Okay, you need to do you. You need to put yourself first in order to ascend on this journey, in order to go through this. If you are on this spiritual journey, you need to get that weight off your chest, and you need to make room for all the positivity to come into your life. So you are being called right now to speak your truth, to take action, and to, unfortunately, you have to think about yourself and not if you're afraid you're going to hurt somebody or some people and stuff like right now. You have to just focus on you. And that's okay, because this is your journey. Okay? So the next one at the bottom, it says, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance with the rhythm of life. So what this is saying is we all have spiritual gifts. We're all going through this spiritual elevation right now. So it's telling you to express them, speak your truth. But in order for you to communicate and speak your truth, and to really even hear what your truth is, you need to improve your health. You need to lighten up your body to elevate it to a higher frequency. So again, living foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, stuff like that, just for a period of time. You don't have to do this long term, but just to, especially through this ascension process, just for now, so that you can truly follow your intuition. And I'm telling you, once you start doing that every now and then, like doing a little bit of a detox or a cleanse or whatever like that, it becomes a lifestyle, and you do become somewhat addicted to feeling good. You don't want to put toxins in your body anymore, but whether that's substances or foods that are low vibrational, you will change. That will eventually change, and you will feel like you are in a more high vibrational state of mind constantly and all the time. So we'll see what else. What other messages do they have for us today? All right, so awakening presence. The universe is with you, wearing a cloak of protection. The universe, they're saying that, yes, you are awakening right now. You are going through this ascension process, and right now you need to protect yourself. You need to wear a cloak of protection, which is the best thing you can do is nourish yourself, body, mind, and soul. This is what will protect you through the ascension process, through the symptoms, and then once you come out of that, you're going to feel so much better that you took the time to nourish your body, mind, and soul. So doing whatever that means for you. I'm not sure what that means for you. I'm just here to give you a couple of little tips to help you along the path, okay? So they're just acknowledging that, yes, we're all going through this ascension process right now. We're all elevating our frequencies and our levels and our frequencies right now. So right now, the best thing we can do is just support ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. Let's see what else. Let's see what the angels have to say, how they can support us right now. Spirits, angels, archangels, whatever message you have about the situation, about the ascension, what other tips do you have for the collective? Spirits, angels, archangels, what other tips? Oops, that was a lot. Okay, so this is a few. So the first one that came out is change your life. The universe is in your ear, loud and clear right now. It says, a sudden revelation that offers freedom, breaking free from procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So again, whatever you feel has been holding you back from, and it's been repeating cycles over and over again. You're not moving forward. It's time to break free from that. And, this is something that the universe acknowledges that you've been procrastinating on. You need to do this. You need to make these health changes. You need to get something off your chest. You need to communicate with people that are maybe low vibrational, maybe not on your level anymore. Whatever that is, it's not a bad thing. It's just you speaking your truth and moving out and ending a cycle, right? And communicating. So you have the Ace of Michael here, which is the Ace of Swords in the tarot. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So again, you have 2 cards of communication here. So it's time for you to open up, really speak your truth, and get yourself out of whatever you are in right now. So that you can follow your spiritual journey, your spiritual quest. Like, this is pretty much one of the last calls they're saying, because it is the 12/12 portal. It is the end of the year. It is time for you to really come into your truth, what you want and not what other people want for you. Okay, so sometimes it is a bittersweet thing. You know, you're doing something for yourself, but you have to leave certain situations, people, places, or things behind in the process. But in the end, it's ultimately going to bring you, you know, this beautiful sense of awakening and a different level of state of consciousness and a different way that you're living your life, right? And you're allowing, bottom of the deck here, you're allowing that wheel to turn positively into a new direction in your life. And it says, new beginnings, the end of delays, a change in the direction that offers happiness. So whatever it is, those changes that are coming up right now, especially the health changes that we talked about, it's going to bring in new energy. Once you clear out all that old energy, the way the universe works, the way energy works, is bringing in all it has to immediately bring and fill that void with positive new energy once you clear all of that out. Okay, so that could be anything too, like even changing your room around, or just clearing out, decluttering anything that doesn't serve you, anything that's holding past energies, you know, stuff from exes, like throw that shit out, stuff from people that you don't talk to anymore, or whatever it is, just throw it out, let it go, because it's not bringing in good energy. Change your room around or clean out your car, just stuff that allows new energy to come in, positive energy to turn you into a new direction, to turn your life into a different direction. Because believe it or not, like when you declutter things around you, you're decluttering all of that energy and those thoughts in your space as well, right? So let's see what else. It says this is the 8 of Ariel. So this is the 8 of coins in the, or 8 of Pentacles, sorry, in the tarot. So it says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So again, do some research. Look, like I was saying, and they really wanted me to touch on the rainbow diet. Look into that. Look into spiritual fasting. Look into juice fasting. Like looking into why it's even good for the body, right? Like there's so many things that we can get into on that. I'm probably going to do a separate video for that. But yes, definitely look into that, because it's time to put your practice into action. Yes, you probably sat there and thought, you know, I really need to do this. I really need to make these changes. I really need to change my life. But now it's really time to put that into action, because this is the 7 of coins here in the traditional tarot. So it's saying you have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for your harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So review how far you have come. Okay, you have made lots of progress in this cycle that we've been in this purging and this letting go. There's still some work that has to be done. Obviously, you've invested wisely. You know you're on this path. You know that you're on this spiritual path for a reason. Now it's time for you to really put that into action. Take that additional information that's coming to you from outside sources, from your inner self, the inner calling that's telling you to make these, you know, improvements in your health, and look into them more. Do some research. Really listen to that call, because there's support coming in for you. So this again all has to do with the ascension process that we're going through right now, and elevating our frequencies and our vibrations. So again, I think I kind of went all over the place a little bit there, but that's generally what they're talking about, okay? So don't allow any bumps in the road to stop you. Whatever you think is stopping you, please push through it, because in the end, it is such a beautiful process, and it is so, so worth it, okay? So I hope that was a good reading for you. If this resonates at all, just like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment in the bottom if it does resonate, and thank you so much for sharing your time and your space with me, okay? Bye.